Here's my thoughts on Vera Wang and Bill Clinton writing birthday notes to Epstein. Understand, he was loved by a lot of people. It was by celebrities. He was a very charming guy, obviously, and he was able to work inside of circles with very powerful, famous celebrities. Does that mean they're involved in his activities? No. But at the same time, understand this too, and this is part of the uncomfortableness of this conversation. Nobody wants to believe that women, just as much as men, are part of this and may be involved in this. We also don't want to believe that very, very famous people, I've heard over the last 3 weeks, particularly, very famous names floated my way as somebody who worked in the entertainment industry. And I don't even want to say the names because I'm like, oh God, I hope that's not it. But there are people who are just people. They may be great in movies. They may be great on TV. They may be great as musicians. But that does not make them good people. That doesn't. And what we have to begin to understand, as I've said repeatedly, is that this world includes people who may surprise you. I think the most surprising thing to me is understanding the way this works, is seeing the underbelly of everyday people. There are parents who are grooming their children to do this. Yes, men and boys and girls grooming their children. There are people who are spiritual leaders, both grooming and taking action in that activity. There are people who are community leaders. There are law enforcement. And I'm talking about not one person who does it secretly. I'm talking about a network of people who protect each other. And that's what Trump is doing. What he doesn't want mentioned so far that nobody's mentioned, except for me and maybe a few others, I haven't heard anybody, was talk about how he's protecting his sons. As critical as he was on Biden about protecting Hunter, it's amazing to see him quietly protect his sons because his sons are involved in this network of people. His sons are involved not just by knowing them in circles. I'm talking about in activities. Come on. Come on. They know. They've been transporting cash, drugs, women, maybe even men. You never know. And boys, girls. You don't know. And so what I tell people is prepare themselves, yes, for the worst, but understand the biggest picture. I have a special report I'm doing on Epstein this week to my Clarity group. You should get in that group. The link is in the description. The link is in my channel homepage. If you're watching this from something like, I don't know, TikTok or whatever, you can click the link in the bio. It is there. Join that group because it's going to be the most confidential stuff that I couldn't say on social media. I tried to create memberships and all sorts of stuff on social media. They keep blocking them. They keep blocking them. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, the stuff that's candid. We're talking about a society that, regardless of Trump's president or not, has been around for 100 years. It involves sex, it involves drugs, it involves cash movements, and it involves guns. And the sooner you know this society exists, this is the danger that's going to pull Trump back down. He can't seem to shake this. It's been almost 2 weeks, which is great because this is the first thing he hasn't been able to shake. He's been shaking everything else for the last 27 weeks. And now, because of this, people see right through his little tricks to come up with something. Oh, no, you're just trying to get us to forget about Epstein. Well, guess what? He was doing the same thing using the $400 million plane, the alligator, Alcatraz, and I'm going to kick out Rosie O'Donnell and Obama, this and that and the other. He's been doing this for 27 weeks. He had a masterclass on maybe I'll bomb Iran, and then he actually did, to make you get rid of the thought that there were 10 million people rising up on his birthday doing No King's Day across 2,000 events with 20 countries supporting it. It was brilliant, masterfully played. And now, action known, action blown. The greatest part about this is that we'll never find out what all the real files are. Oh no, they'll never let that go. So we'll never believe whatever they do release, right? And they'll continue with it. Game on, baby. Again, I have a report coming tonight. This weekend, my Epstein report coming. You definitely want to get that. Plus, I'm going to be live Saturday. You definitely want to get in there. Join my Clarity group in the description, in the homepage, or if you're on TikTok, look at my bio. Link in my bio.